Hello, this is my voice. I wanted to make this little space so I could talk to you guys. I'm the voice behind Just Enough Guns and a couple of other mods. I am 21 years old and I didn't want to make an entire video about the voice reveal because I don't think it's such a great deal for you to hear my voice. And well, I've been working on Jack for Just Enough Guns, which is Jack, from November 2023, and the first version of it was published on January 2024. And seeing how long has it progressed, I'm sorry if my English is not great, by the way. I'm Mexican, so if I lack words to explain what I'm saying, I apologize, okay? I'm working on it, and I don't often talk in English out loud. So I remember being scared and afraid because I wanted to make such a big project, right? About guns and elemental guns and whatever. And I was so afraid of trying something new because the idea I had before, I had Just Enough Guns as an idea on 2021, but people told me it was not great, that I should stick with the basics and just make guns and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, that's a bummer because I want to do so much more. And I tried. I gave up. Well, I didn't give up. I just lost motivation on Miniguns. By the way, some of you know Miniguns. It's a DLC, you could say, for one of Minecraft most popular gun mods for modern versions, which is Mr. Crayfish gun mode. So I worked on that, and then I kind of left it, and Bomb is the other creator, by the way. Bomb and I just decided to focus on college and stuff. And then I started working on Just Enough Guns because I wanted to make a more detailed gun mod, like more detail on the gun models and stuff. And I started creating the idea of making it survival based because, well, I don't want to take too much time on this because it's really long. Like the story and the idea behind Just Enough Guns, it's really long. So I wish I had more time, but I want to keep this brief. It's so great to see how much it has progressed. I'm sorry. It managed to get 1 million downloads before the first year, which was well, it would have been February, but it managed to get 1 million downloads in December last year, and that's so great because it's so much fun to code something that you find fun and people enjoy it. And now this update, guys, let me tell you, this update was so much fun to work on. I know that some people will hate on it because Just Enough Guns now has planes and a final boss, and well, it's not final boss, I'm planning to do much more. But you know, it's not about guns anymore. I stopped working on just adding guns because that felt really lame. That felt lifeless, soulless, you know. People can add guns anytime, but if I have the capability and creativity to think about adding a plane boss that spawns a swarm of dozens of hundreds of little phantoms on the sky, which I'm looking at right now, it looks really great. I'm really proud of that. Oh, I'm so proud of this update. I think you can hear it on my voice too. It's just so great. I feel like this update is really good, and I worked on fixing a lot of bugs that were really hammering down my mindset because people complain about them and I didn't know how to fix them. But now I took the time to fix them, and most of them are fixed. There are of course some bugs that I have yet to fix, but that will come in due time. For now, I just want to focus on releasing this update and making a more stable version of Just Enough Guns, because I am not going to be working on Just Enough Guns as often, because as some of you might know, if you look at my channel right now, there's another mod that's been gaining popularity, which is Migamigos, which is a pun. My YouTube name is Migami. Amigos in English is friends, so Migamigos is like, I don't know, you get the idea, right? So yeah, I'll be working on that one. I have some other more ideas which I would really like to get back to, but I need to focus on what people want first, and I would like to polish those projects before I make some new ones. So that's it. Thank you for the support. Really, it's been really great. Like I know I'm not the biggest community, like YouTube wise, download wise, I don't know, people don't talk about my mods as often as other mods. I don't really care. I don't care. It's such a great community. I don't know if you've ever been to the Discord, but it's really nice there. I try to keep it nice. There are, of course, some times where people get off the rails and they start being weird. Well, but I try to enforce the fact that, well, this is a place where we can just all hang out and we will all be cool and stuff. And let's just try to keep it nice for everybody involved. Yes. And well, that's about it. Let's see what else. Well, yeah, I don't think I will be updating, at least video YouTube wise, like, because I am always working on mods, but I will not be able to provide more frequent uploads. I would like to say that I will, but I don't think I will because I lack time. I have to keep up with church. I have a lot of church chores. Actually, most of my week is taken by church, and I love that fact. That I really don't want that to change. If so, I want to be more busy with church. But that's a topic for another day. Yes, and well, there's also college. I graduate this December, so maybe after December we'll have a little bit more time to watch more of the videos. And well, I would like to thank you all for sticking with me. Stay tuned because I plan for this update because it's a really cool update. I plan to make a Twitch live stream event where everybody of you who joins will have the chance to beat the Terror Phantom. I'm just going to be flying around and just seeing how you guys do. So I'm really excited for it because it's going to be the first stream I make. So if it will probably go really bad. It will be awful, but you know what? We'll have fun. And I'm really proud to say that I am excited to see how you guys fight this boss. If you make speedruns, if you make any sort of video like challenge no hit the Terror Phantom, dude, let me know. Tag me on the comments or on the Discord, make videos. I would love to see how you guys enjoyed this update as much as I did enjoy making it. And well, that's about it. I would not like to take much more of your time because I feel like I'm already talking too much. Just keep in mind, Saturday the 19th, I don't know how to say schedule, like time, hours, 18 hours, how do you say that? I don't know, but you will have a chart of time zones here on screen. I hope I don't forget it. And just keep in mind that I love you guys and I'm really thankful for you supporting me so far. It's been really great and I've been having a lot of fun, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. I hope we get to talk more. If you catch up to the stream, we will talk more, you will get to know more of me, and you most likely will see my face. So thank you guys for watching and for following this little devlog. By far the best update I've coded so far. It's the best thing I've coded, and I'm really proud of how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, thank you for following the development of... no, I said it wrong, dude, come on. The first letter and it's the ending of the video. Okay, let's try that again. And as always, thank you guys for following the development of Yandere Simulator. Okay, that's really hard to say. Goodbye.